So my group will talk about gelatin in halal food production. My name is Anis Rai binti Abdullah. My matric number is 181072, and I will talk about introduction to gelatin. Okay, so the first is a nearly transparent, faintly yellow, odorless and almost tasteless glutinous substance. It is an animal byproduct, partially hydrolyzed collagen tissues of various parts of animals such as animal skin, hide and bones. So gelatin used in many foods products including jellies, ice cream, cookies and cakes. It also used for non-food products including medical product and in veterinary application. In general, a product label does not include the source of the gelatin. So for the source of gelatin is pig skin and is used in processed food and medical product. Gelatin is very popular pharmaceutical and food ingredients. So Muslim consumer would normally avoid product containing gelatin unless they are certified as halal. So the source of gelatin could be from slaughtered and unslaughtered cattle, poultry and pork, fish or marine, bones of cattle and pork, hides and skin of cattle and pork, tendons, cartilage and ligaments. So that's all for my parts. Thank you.
My name is Kamal Fidaus Bekamur Zaman. My matric number is -M191035. My part is production of halal gelatin and control points. Gelatin is recovered from collagen by the partial hydrolysis of collagen tissue of various animal parts. There are several varieties of gelatin. Their composition is dependent on the source of collagen as well as the hydrolytic treatment used. For the preparation of source material, non-collagen substances such as minerals and fats and also proteins are needed to be removed using various treatments to prepare collagen for extraction. For the bones and scales, it has to be cleaned, degreased, dried, sorted and crushed to particle size. Then the bone powder is treated with dilute hydrochloric acid to remove mineral salts. For extraction of halal gelatin, heat gelatin to certain temperatures, mainly 50 to 60 degrees until reach boiling point. Earlier extracted products have higher molecular weight and viscosity, higher gel strength and loose color. The gelatin is then extruded as noodles and dried to at least 1 hour to 5 hours. And for the halal control points, first halal control point is raw materials. All sauces, hides and bones chips should be approved from halal source and constantly monitored. Gelatin factories normally receive pieces of hide and bone chips. Gelatin manufacturers must execute controls at their suppliers' plants to make sure raw materials are properly segregated. Second halal control point is milling and blending. Gelatin is almost always ground to meet the granulation specification, and gelatins of different bloom strengths are blended together to get the desired gel strength. The mills and blenders, including all charging, discharging and conveying equipment, should be properly cleaned to avoid the equipment of any non-halal materials that were previously handled on the equipment. And the last halal control point is halal gelatin must be packed in clean containers and labeled properly with halal markings to avoid any mix up with non-halal gelatin.
Assalamualaikum Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Hikmah binti Roslan. My menstrual number -M172013. My part is vegetable substitute for gelatin. Okay, so agar is agar one of the most common vegetarian alternative to gelatin is agar. Production of the flavors thickener agent involved cooking and pressing seaweed, typically until it reaches as a powder or flake form. Although we can use either of this form in place of gelatin to get powder agar as a best result. So this is because powder agar replacement for gelatin. When using flakes agar, you should either green it before cooking or use approximately 3 serving of flake agar for every 1 serving gelatin. Okay, so for carrageenan, another common vegetarian alternative to gelatin is carrageenan. Commercial preparation of the gelling agent involve washing, boiling, or filtering out of solid component of Irish moss seaweed. Carrageenan is obtained either through dehydrating or remain liquid with alcohol or boiling until a gel produced, then pressing and drying the gel to create carrageenan powder. Although we can use carrageenan 1 cup of the liquid. The thickness of the gel depends on the variety. So other alternative common as flexible agar, carrageenan, pectin, xanthan gum, modified cornstarch, and cellulose gum. Pectin is produced by boiling, filtering, and dehydrating fruits and fruit peelings, typically made with a citrus fruit peeling. Pectin produced in soft gel is a common ingredient in jelly, jam, and marmalades. Another gelatin alternative common present jelly is konjac. This plant is a central component of a jelly candies and can be dried and pressed to produce a product known as konjac flour.
Okay, I want to talk about use of halal gelatin. Halal gelatin used in food, in pharmaceutical and cosmetic, and gelatin used in medicinal, dietetic, and therapeutic. Okay, for the gelatin in food, used in dairy product, example yogurt, sour cream, and cottage cheese. Okay, for the frozen dessert and cheesecake and chicken piece, halal gelatin in food juga dalam chewing gum and marshmallow. Okay, for the gelatin in pharmaceutical and cosmetic, first in soft and hard capsule, in tablet as Baidin, lozenges and thought drop are often made with gelatin. Emulsifier and stabilizer in pharmaceutical emulsion, and last use halal gelatin in pharmaceutical and cosmetic. Gelatin is commonly used in various cosmetic preparation as an emulsifying and smoothing agent. Okay, for the halal gelatin in medicinal, dietetic, and therapeutic, dusting powder for solution glove, an excellent dietetic and therapeutic agent for the prevention of obesity, and last other therapeutic use include treatment of digestive disorder, practice ulcers and muscular disorder, and brittle fingernails. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.